Above the cash register, we used to have pictures of my great-grandparents, my grandfather, grandmother, and my father. And when the fire happened, we were very worried that they might have been destroyed. But thankfully, they survived, and when we get reorganized, we'll be able to put them back up on the wall where they belong. I actually live very close, so I ran right over, and the fire department was putting it all out. The fire actually didn't happen too much inside our building, but all of the water came down to it. The fire was above us, so most of the damage was water damage from all of the hoses. For my father, he's taken a lot of pride in it, as he worked 2 jobs, and as a teacher, he would come here after the school day finished. And he even employed many of his students here in the back room packing. Part of why I was saying I decided to come here is that it would allow me to have a relationship with my father into our older years that working anywhere else would not have. We have been able to spend a lot of time together that most fathers and sons don't get. When I was very little, they left me with a China horse, and they wanted to see what I was going to do with it. And I tried to sit on it because it's a horse, so only makes sense. And the legs went, every which way. But after that, I was pretty good. I didn't break things. I grew up with it in the house all the time, so I wasn't, timid or nervous touching anything. I can think of when I used to come and be in the back room packing, and I'd get packed up in boxes. A lot of fun. I enjoyed playing in the back packing room, getting packed up in boxes. And then when somebody else would come in, I'd shake the box and be like, whoa! I thought it was hilarious. This is a mug that my sister and I designed and had Danoon make for us to celebrate Canada's 150th anniversary. It depicts all the provinces, their coat of arms, their animals, and different significant points in Canada. It is exclusive to Hockridge China, and they actually put our coat of arms on the bottom of the mug. In 2001, we had an anniversary, and Moorcroft agreed to do a special piece for us that we picked out the Trillium flower because it's the flower for Ontario, and the amethyst background because that is the gemstone of Ontario. And we made 101 of them, and they sold out. All 101 went very quickly. And subsequently, we actually did one for our 102nd and 103rd anniversaries. And they were exclusive to us. We've always tried to focus on quality and stock our shelves with things that are hand painted as opposed to lithographs. This piece was actually presented to the royal family for one of their weddings. It came as a whole set for them. Like we had Eric Knowles from the Antique Roadshow over, and he was doing a signing with Moorcroft, and as well he would praise people's things if they brought it in. Someone brought in an umbrella stand that they quite liked, and I'd kept it upstairs, so I carried it downstairs to show it to him, and then he looked it over, and he said, well, I think if this went to auction, it would probably be about 15,000 pounds, and at that time pounds were about twice the dollar, so $30,000. And they're like, you can take back upstairs, and I was like, I don't really want to carry it back upstairs now. One of the most collectible things we've had in my time here was this bulldog that came out originally with the Skyfall movie, and Royal Dalton greatly underestimated how popular it was going to be. It was extremely popular. And so they undermade it, and it became a very collectible item. This one is from No Time to Die. The first one was from the Skyfall movie back in 2012. And its original price was 95 bucks, and now you can find them on the secondary market from anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. We're looking forward to Christmas this season. As we missed Christmas last year, we're very excited to do the store up and decorations and have the festive season. This year was 125 years. It opened in June. It was opened by my great-grandfather. It used to be only one building. Now we've expanded in the back half to the other building, and we also renovated the back. Where I am right now used to be a repair area, and in the upstairs area it used to be living, and my great-grandparents lived up there. So, you know, it's grown and changed. Even when the store first opened, it would have been horse and buggy going by on the street. So there's been a lot of changes.